So I had someone ask me what advice I would give to someone who's picking a college, made me pick my college decision. And I never really thought I actually would verbally talk about this experience. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that. For those of you who don't know, I am a first generation college student. So if you don't know what that means, that basically means like I'm the first in my family to ever go to college or get a college degree. I did feel like a little bit of pressure only because I wanted to make sure that I made the right decision. I wanted to be the first in my family to like do something like grand or huge, you know, go to a really expensive school or like a well-known school. The main goal for me was to go out of state for college, and at one point that looked like a possibility, but then it just kind of didn't work out with my FAFSA and stuff. So I kind of only got led to schools that were only in-state. In college, apply to as many schools as you want to. Give yourself those options, like, you know, safety schools, just in case the really big ones too don't work out. Lucky for me, I did be able to get like a application fee waiver. I can't remember how many schools I applied to, but I know I got accepted to almost about 30 schools. You don't necessarily have to apply that many schools unless you want to, but I personally did. When I was like kind of forced to stay in state, I kind of got stuck between two schools. Two schools that I was ended up stuck between was Berry College and obviously Augusta University. I ended up actually paying the enrollment deposit for both schools because I was like kind of so indecisive and kind of nervous that I would pick the wrong school. At this point in time, like through my application process, I was just exhausted and really care where I went to school anymore. I just wanted to pick a school. Everything that I wanted didn't necessarily work out, so just kind of like, you know what, I don't care no more. Luckily, I did have the option for both schools to be able to like an overnight experience, kind of like an overnight orientation, and I'm really glad that I was able to get that choice because I got a chance to see like what it was like living or being a part of the school. But obviously ended up picking Augusta because I really just felt like I saw myself like being an action adult here, and that experience of living on my own, make my own decisions. Not saying that Berry won't provide that, but I just personally felt Augusta was a better choice. Also because it was the most affordable. Berry College is really expensive. Like, we don't have no money. I have like my little spiel of how I ended up here. Real actual advice: pick a school that you feel like that you can afford and that you won't have like a lot of loans. I mean, obviously everybody wants to go to like a big, really prestigious school, but I feel like if it's really not in the cards for you, like that's okay. Like you can go to another school or even community college and still be successful and still make a good name for yourself. Definitely be open-minded. Like you just never know. Give schools a chance. Like even though a school may not look like much on the outside, until you actually experience it, you never know what it could be. You can pick somewhere and think you want to go there, and then you'd be like, okay, this isn't what I thought. I picked here different than what I thought. I thought I would make no friends. I really did not think I would be as